today in our objectives, we are going to look, I hope this thing is moving forward. We are going to look at what it is, which I've mentioned briefly before, the goal of that misinformation and disinformation, and the arrival of merchants of lies and deceptions. They are still in business, by the way, and their business is growing. It's actually an enterprise. It's an empire. How to deal with misinformation and disinformation, and how truth can restore trust. And finally, we will discuss our take-home point. Once again, we must remind you that you live in the estates of Osman Danfodio. And if you don't take charge of your space, like they've always told us, they say, as long as we're in one Nigeria, the oil in Bayelsa belongs to them, and the gold in Jigawa is also theirs. So what does that leave you? Or where does that leave you as an indigenous person? No. Nothing. They will do what they need to do. They will bring their brothers and sisters and give them BVN cards and everything. You can't even afford to get the thing yourself. You don't even have one. You do through indigenous person. So if you don't take charge of your space, they will continue to do as they wish moving forward. So what is misinformation? Like I mentioned earlier, misinformation is false or inaccurate information. It means they get their facts wrong. You think it is true, but it's not. One of the lies that we've been told over and over again, and that's why it drives me absolutely insane, when I see so-called educated fools calling themselves Nigerians. How are you going to call yourself Nigerian when it's just a name, an enterprise name that is given to a mere geographical location? How is that now your indigenous name of your place? So it's very important that we begin to identify ourselves as who we are. I do want to give recognition to our brother that wore his attire the other day when he was playing chess. We like that. He could have easily wore a Nike shirt and all this stuff. No, he told him, he went there like somebody confident in himself to tell them who he is. We know that Nigeria was created by Britain for their own good, for their own enterprise. And that's why any freckles, you will see the former Prime Minister, Isa Hadaga, the one that said that we are fantastically corrupt. You will see all of them go and meet whoever they need to meet because we are messing with their money. When we want a change, we are messing with their money. So when you look at this information, it's false information which is deliberately intended to mislead the people. Please continue to help us to hit the like button. And this thing carried on for years. You know, BBC during the Biafran War will tell you that famine is what is killing people, children back there, not war. Imagine if these people are still in charge up to today. Now they are running everywhere trying to shed light on all the injustice, whereas their middle name is injustice, or their first name and their last name and their middle name. With disinformation, they intentionally misstate the facts, meaning you know it is not true, but you're selling it and saying it anyways. We saw an example of that when we were told about why Jesus. Even up to today, our people that are supposed to be educated, when you tell them that we need to revisit this information and tell our people what's going on, they will say, oh, no, we don't care. Jesus is white. Well, if he didn't care, why were you told he was white in the first place if that doesn't matter? We see our brothers, as educated as they are, they have white Jesus all over their walls and doing broadcasts. They will have it in their car. They will have it in front of their doors, calling on something that doesn't look anything like you to rescue you. Talk about begging your oppressors for freedom. So we say no to lies, which the lies is misinformation and disinformation. Understanding these two is very important.